Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the results show for the third edition of AIvision Song Contest. 25 juries has voted and many countries have televoted. But first, let's see the recap of the grand final.
Proto kanał teatr pakal Znamało mam dawać zajałeś nasz ślepy kuła Ekstrawy papies i bukasz małeś mózg Ostatnio znamało mam jest jutu A chwilę kuoju mu tagat Muszę przeżyć bejdzie Jesteś zatragu sam celu Zajadę się ju postawą celu I swój tawam jeden na liam Katra elpa i ja zakon Sole zira do tries mu palpiri Loving the light, shining bright from day till night. Love the light, loving the light, loving the light. Together we will fight. Oh, we will fight. Morning sun will kiss the sky. In your arms I lie nearby. Love in the
révèle des émotions cachées. Oh, avec moi sous les étoiles, laisse nos âmes s'envoler. Dans la mélodie douce et légère, nous trouverons notre voix. Dans le reflet de tes yeux, je vois un univers, un monde à explorer. Chaque sourire, chaque geste excitant.
Bajcaru si në kratës në lujra vun ki hamar A i spisov del ke luche partë të hek Toga shkare testi dzek hëzorëciona Gjanki a i s'ha hum me polos bajca Me pajlum Angah bajkarit Men vera shara tu me pak mociuna Vera kan humen i shela
Bang, 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 fingertip, bowling for your heart. Bang, 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 fingertip, make your heart stop. Que você acha? Vou tentar me aproximar de você. Eu tenho você ao meu alcance. Fingertip. Calmamente, mesmo momento de longa espera para que ninguém perceba. Controlarei seu coração com apenas um gesto. Venha.
Around the world I'm bound to go Sipping drinks in every show Living wild and tasting free No regrets Party, party Party, party Party, party Money don't come for free
She smiles like an angel, but her heart's a burning hell. She takes your soul without asking, without care. And the world bows down when she starts to ensnare. She'll leave you alone in the cold light of day, but her shadow will haunt you, it will never fade away. The devil is a woman, and now you've paid the price. With me by your side, I am the johan Förlåt alltid till du
Every rain soy el fuego que va a brillar. No necesito a nadie más. Dime a ti con elegancia y paz. Así que brindemos, emerging through the shadows, where the moonlight follows, rising from the pale like the phoenix in the rain. All the fears are buried deep, can't haunt me in my sleep. I'm stronger, I'm gonna get this halo, light up the sky. No more shadows, I'm ready to fly. I'll wear the crown, let the whole world know. I've earned my wings, now it's time to show. I'm gonna get this halo and let it grow. Oh, I'm not the same as before. I'm walking through wide open doors.
We'll burn like eternal flames, never fading, never tame. In this world of endless games, our love will rise, eternal flame. And in the morning light finirà, come fiamme brillerà. Nell'infinito ci troverà, quei cuori un'anima.
Yes, we pick it up, you'll never catch me. Oh no. We great, do it now.
σε κάθε μέρα, κάθε βραδιά.
Tutto solo nella notte scura, tutto solo senza una cura, tutto solo e nessuno mi sente, sono qui perso, perso nel niente. Tutto solo nella notte scura, tutto solo senza una cura, tutto solo e nessuno mi sente, sono qui perso, perso.
Seduction, bodies in motion, heartbeats racing like waves in the ocean. Under the stars, we're lost in devotion. Let's embrace midnight seduction, bodies in motion, heartbeats racing like waves in the ocean. Under the stars, we're lost in devotion. Midnight seduction, bodies in motion, heartbeats racing like waves in the ocean. Under the stars, we're lost in devotion.
Dans les couloirs de mes veines, c'est tout sombre autour de moi, et tout vide comme ma gorge ce jour. Tu étais là assis dans ta chaise e mascherine. Alla văzut so hasard cache fi ascoltet sai da elle évite un tragus. Puisqu'elle est vaincue maintenant, elle peut enfin goûter de ses yeux et de ce sourire et de ses cheveux bouclés.
Now let's start with the jury votes. First on, we have last edition's hosts and their spokesperson here. Good evening, Greece.
Good evening, Albania. Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia and New Zealand. It was an amazing show filled with many great songs. Here are the points of the Greek jury. Our 12 points go to Sicily.
Thank you so much for your votes, Greece. Now let's count new. Next on, we have Sicily. Good evening, Belladonna.
Good evening, Europe. Sicily is here to announce their votes. It was truly a hard decision as many songs were incredibly great. Tonight, everyone is a winner, remember that. But only one country can get the 12 points of Sicily, and that is Kazakhstan.
Thank you for your points, Sicily. Now we move on to the next country, which is Austria. The spokesperson might be already known to some of you. Good evening, Ember.
Good evening, Tirana. Thank you for the spectacular show. This edition was truly lovely. I am here tonight to announce the jury votes of Austria, and our 12 points goes to Belgium.
Thank you so much for the points. Let's move on to the next country, and that is Czechia. Good evening, too. The Evil Queen.
Very bad evening, Europe. Today I might be here to announce this country's votes, but I will soon take the throne of all Europe and this contest. I was dethroned once in Normandy, but that won't happen again. Now, the show was acceptable and the song Thou shall receive the 12 points of Czechia and can celebrate for now is Austria, you can celebrate for now. Remember, peasants, I will be back soon.
All hail Leiden Knox, I guess, or I don't know. This was surely a way to announce the votes. Moving on, we have Montenegro here. Good evening.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Albania. This is Montenegro calling. First of all, thank you for an incredible night of music and performance. Now, let's get to what you're all waiting for. Our votes. Our 12 points go to Rampa Rampa. Congrats, Cyprus. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for your votes, Montenegro. Let's see the points of the next jury. Good evening, Bulgaria.
Hello, good evening. I am glad to be here to announce the points of Bulgaria. I am sure whoever wins is deserved, as every song was great and unique in their own way. But the country that gets this 12 point is Austria.
Thank you so much for the votes, Bulgaria, and let's move on to the next country. Also, we are done with a quarter of the jury votes. Now, good evening, San Marino.
Yo, what's up, Europe? Last edition I flopped so hard that I even died. But I'm back to support my besties. The show was okay, although everyone that aren't my besties are such flops. But of course, I am here to announce the points of San Marino, or better be said, to announce who slayed harder. The one who slayed the hardest was Denmark.
Thank you for the points, San Marino and Luna. This was also a way of announcing the votes, I guess. My recommendation for you all is to keep some holy water, or at least the Bible, with us in case a bad spirit comes to haunt us. Not like it would do anything, but the Bible has a weight, so at least we can beat up that ghost. Anyways, next on we have Norway. Good evening.
Very good evening, Europe and Albania. Here are the points of Norway. $12 points goes to Cyprus.
Oh dear, this is getting worse and worse. I don't even know if I'm well paid enough for this, but I guess this edition is like this. Anyways, thank you for the points, Norway, and let's move on to the next country with another familiar person. Good evening, Spain and Anita.
Hello. Good evening. I am glad to be here to announce the points of Spain. I am sure whoever wins is deserved, as every song was great and unique in their own way. But the country that gets this 12 point is none other than lovely Belgium.
Thank you for the points, Anita. Now moving on to the 10th country, another familiar face we can see. Good evening, Iceland and Crocker, the lead guitarist of Vegelin.
Good evening, Europe. Iceland is here to announce their votes. It was truly a hard decision, as many songs were incredibly great. Tonight, everyone is a winner. Remember that. But only one country can get the 12 points of Iceland, and that is Greece.
Thank you, Iceland, for your votes. Now let's move on to the next country, which is Portugal. Good evening to the representative of Portugal in Eurovision 2024, Yolanda.
Good evening, Tirana. Thank you for the spectacular show. This edition was truly lovely. I am here tonight to announce the jury votes of Portugal, and our 12 points goes to Austria.
Thank you for the points, Portugal. Now let's move on to Georgia, and again the spokesperson is someone we already know. Good evening, Tamer.
Good evening, Albania. Good evening, Europe, and good morning to New Zealand. The show was amazing, filled with many great songs. Here's the points of the Georgian jury. Our 12 points goes to Kazakhstan.
Thank you, Tamer, for the Georgian points. Right now, we are halfway through the juries, so let's take a quick look at the scoreboard. At 5th place, we have Cyprus. At 4th, we have Greece. The 3rd is Sicily. The 2nd is Austria. And Kazakhstan is currently in the lead. Remember, anything can change. Now let's move on to the next jury, Armenia, where another previous artist is announcing the votes. Good evening.
Good evening, Tirana. Thank you for the spectacular show. This edition was truly lovely. I am here tonight to announce the jury votes of Armenia, and our 12 points goes to none other than Kazakhstan.
Thank you for the points, Armenia. Moving on to the next sound tree, which is Cyprus. Good evening, Lidi.
Hello, good evening. I am glad to be here to announce the points of Cyprus. I am sure whoever wins is deserved, as every song was great and unique in their own way. But the country that gets this 12 point is the amazing and only Norway.
Thank you for the points, Cyprus. Now let's move on to the next country and their points. Good evening, Latvia.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Albania. This is Latvia calling. First of all, thank you for an incredible night of music and performance. Here are jury's points, and now let's move on to its most interesting part. Our 12 points go to the amazing Sicily.
Thank you for the votes, Latvia. We still have many juries left, 10 to be exact. Next on, we have Tunisia. Good evening.
Good evening, Tirana. Thank you for the spectacular show. This edition was truly lovely. I am here tonight to announce the jury votes of Tunisia, and our 12 points goes to the one and only Cyprus.
Thank you for the points, Tunisia. Now let's move on to the next jury. Only 9 juries remaining. Soon we will have the winner of the juries, and after the televote, also the winner of the edition too. Now we have Reagan here as the spokesperson of New Zealand. Good evening, good morning.
Good evening, Albania. Good evening, Europe. And good morning to New Zealand. The show was amazing, filled with many great songs. Here is the points of the jury of New Zealand. Our 12 points goes to San Marino.
Thank you for the points, New Zealand. Now let's move on to the next jury, Wales. Good evening.
Good evening, Europe. The points of Simru are here, and I am here to represent them. It was a spectacular show. Thank you so much for Albania. Now here comes the thing you all been waiting for. Our 12 points, and that goes to Kazakhstan.
Thank you so much for the points, Wales. Now let's move on to the land of croissant and baguette, where we see another familiar spokesperson. Good evening, Nikita and her cat, Amulet.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Albania. This is France calling. First of all, thank you for an incredible night of music and performance. I am very thankful to be here to announce the points of the French jury. Our 12 points go to Greece.
Thank you for the points, Nikita. Let's move on to now the land of spaghetti. Good evening, Italy. Good evening, Sofia.
Good evening, Europe. Once again, I am here to announce the votes of Italy. Thank you so much for the amazing show, Albania. So the country that gets the 12 points of Italy is none other than the amazing Kazakhstan.
Thank you, Sophia. Now let's move on. We have only 5 juries left now. Next on we have Kazakhstan. Good evening.
Good evening, Europe. Kazakhstan is here to announce their votes. It was truly a hard decision as many songs were incredibly great. Tonight, everyone is a winner. Remember that. But only one country can get the 12 points of Kazakhstan, and that is Albania.
Thank you so much, Kazakhstan. Now let's move on to the next country. Good evening, Belgium.
Hello. Good evening. I am glad to be here to announce the points of Belgium. I am sure whoever wins is deserved as every song was great and unique in their own way. But the country that gets this 12 point is Greece.
Thank you for the points, Belgium. Now we have 3 countries left. Next on is Denmark. Good evening.
Good evening, Albania. Good evening, Europe, and good morning to New Zealand. The show was amazing, filled with many great songs. Here is the points of Dancy Jury. Our 12 points goes to Sicily.
Thank you for the points, Denmark. Next on we have Vatican. Salviti Mother Catherine, good evening, Trisha Paytas.
Good evening, Tirana. Thank you for the spectacular show. This edition was truly lovely. I am here tonight to announce the jury votes of Vatican, and our 12 points goes to Kazakhstan.
Thank you, Trisha. Now we have only 1 jury left, and that is the host country of this edition. The spokesperson, well people, are none other than the winner of last edition, Man Queen. Good evening.
Good evening, Zinnia. Good evening, Albania. Good evening, Europe, and good morning, New Zealand and Australia. We are still very thankful for the win of last edition, but tonight we will crown the next winner. Here are the points of the Albanian jury, and our 12 points goes to Tunisia.
Thank you. With this, we have completed the jury votes, and before the televote is revealed, let's take a look at the scoreboard. In the 5th place we have Cyprus, 4th is Greece, in 3rd place is Sicily, 2nd is Austria, and the winner of the jury is none other than Kazakhstan. Will this change with the televote? We have to see. As always, the televote points will be announced first of the last place in the jury, which is New Zealand, and we will go upwards until we reach the jury winner, which is of course Kazakhstan. Europe, are you ready? We are so close to reveal the winner of this edition, so let's begin. First, we have New Zealand. New Zealand you have received from the public 12 points. Next on we have Armenia. Armenia, the televote has gifted you with 19 points. Next on is Latvia, you received from the televote 16 points. Next on is Vatican City. Remember, Vatican got penalty for not voting is the semi-finals and sending their votes late in for the grand final. Vatican, you got this way from the televote 7 points. Next on we have Wales. Wales, you received from the public 12 points. Next is France. France, the public has given you 21 points. Next on is Montenegro. Montenegro, the public has gifted you with 21 points. Next on is Luxembourg. Remember, Luxembourg had a very big penalty as they didn't vote in neither the semi-final nor in the final. Luxembourg, this way you received I'm sorry, 0 points. Please everyone, remember to vote. Next on we have Italy. Italy, the televote has given you 15 points. Next is Georgia. Georgia, the public has given you 17 points. Next on we have Bulgaria. Bulgaria, the public has gifted you with 28 points. Next is Tunisia. Tunisia, you have received from the televote 33 points. Next on we have San Marino. San Marino, the public has awarded your performance with 17 points. We are halfway through the televote results as 13 countries have received their points and 13 are still waiting. Next on we have Albania, the host country. Albania, the public has given you 30 points. Next on we have Portugal. Portugal, the public has gifted you with 39 points. Next on we have Iceland, a returner from the first edition who achieved a lovely 3rd place there. Will she secure her place or get even better this time? We'll see, as Iceland, the public gifted you with 14 points. Now we entered the top 10 of the jury. We have now Spain. Spain, the televote has awarded you with 44 points. Next on we have the 9th place of the jury, Belgium. Belgium, the public has gifted your performance with 20 points. As we all can see, the right side of the scoreboard is now full. Next on we have Norway, who placed 8th in the jury voting's result. Norway, the public has awarded your performance with 44 points. We have now the 7th place of the jury, which is Denmark. For sending their votes late, Denmark has received penalty, although not as big as the Vatican City or Luxembourg. Denmark, this way you received 18 points. Next on we have Czechia, the 6th place of the jury. Will they still manage to be in top 6 and become an auto-qualifier? We have to see. Czechia, the televote has given you 44 points. We have now entered the top 5 of the jury. So far nobody could surpass the winner of the jury, which is Kazakhstan. We will see if this will change or not. The one who will receive their televote points is Cyprus. Cyprus, the public has awarded your performance with 33 points. Moving on, we have the 4th place of the jury, the country that has been the powerhouse of the competition so far, and that is Greece. Will they secure a top 5 place again and be an auto-qualifier? We have to see as Greece, the televote has given you 73 points, which puts you in the lead now. The winner is now either Greece, Kazakhstan, Austria, and Sicily. Entering the top 3 of the jury, we have a country, Island, that has debuted in the competition this edition, and that is Sicily. Sicily, the televote has awarded your performance with 'Are you ready, Sicily? You received 95 points from the public, which puts you in the lead. It is now between Sicily, Kazakhstan, and Austria. Next on we have the 2nd place of the jury, and that is Austria. Austria, the televote has gifted you with 54 points. It is now between Sicily and Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, you need 60 points to surpass Sicily or 59 points to tie. In case of tie, the jury winner would be the winner of the edition, so Kazakhstan, you actually need 59 points to win. So finally, the winner of the jury vote and the winner according to the odds has received from the televote for their performance. $80 points, which makes you the winner of this edition. Congratulations Kazakhstan, and congratulations to every country for their placement. As always, the top 6 will be the auto-qualifiers next edition, so apart from Kazakhstan, who will be the host, Sicily, Austria, Greece, Cyprus, and Czechia will automatically qualify to the final in the next edition. See you all in Kazakhstan next edition. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, but before the show and the edition ends, let's hear the winner song one last time.
The evidential of the corrosion. The neighbor found me, sir, and then never mind. Call the she's still bottom. Hay hocanındı, çaklardı ve değdi. Ömrüm şarkılıca, sanırım Ayrıcımındı Çakaldı Değdi Ömrümde sevgimizde Sezimde Ömrümde sevgimizde Sezimde